The rally happened outside of this building right here behind me where ICE actually has an office. It was put on by several groups, and people here said that they just wanted to make their voices heard.
Bring Kilmar home! Bring Kilmar home!
On Monday, dozens of people gathered in downtown Baltimore to stand in solidarity with Kilmar Abrego Garcia, and they said that they want him to be brought back to the U.S.
All my friends are sick to their stomach. People with a heart and soul are sick to their stomach, and I can't stay at home.
This comes as the president of El Salvador met with President Trump and said that Garcia won't be brought back to the U.S. People at the rally expressed their concerns about how the situation's being handled.
It's not the way I was brought up. It's not the way any of us believed in our country and what we thought was truth, justice, and the American way and what was fair. And this is wrong and this is cruel, and I can't stand with it, so I speak up.
The rally was put on by several groups, including the group called the Free State Coalition. Many of them announced their support for Senator Chris Van Hollen. He requested to meet with the president of El Salvador while he's here in the U.S. to discuss Garcia's return. Van Hollen also said that he plans to travel to El Salvador if Garcia is not returned by midweek.
It is absolutely unjust and illegal to have this Marylander detained one more day in a notorious prison in El Salvador.
On the flip side, as early as yesterday, Republican Congressman Andy Harris said that he thought Garcia would be brought back.
Well, first of all, it's just unclear whether or not he was an MS-13 gang member. An immigration court at one point found there was evidence that he was, and he didn't contest that evidence at the time. So that remains to be seen. But the fact of the matter is he's in a foreign country. The United States will bring him back. But when you're in a foreign country, it's not just you buy him an airline ticket and he comes back. You actually have to negotiate with that country.
And that rally here ended with a march around the block. Reporting live here in downtown Baltimore, Kyrie Stewart, WBAL TV 11 News.